Good afternoon, everybody. I don't do technology very well, so I brought my bit of paper. Milltown Heritage Group was set up in 2005 and is based in a small village in North County Galway. Our aim is to preserve, foster and enhance the history and the heritage of Milltown and to ensure it will be available for present and future generations at home and abroad. 2018 was a special and inspirational year for our group. We undertook a heritage food project as Galway celebrated European Region of Gastronomy 2018. It was also European Year of Cultural Heritage, with the theme being Make a Connection. We aim to inform people of our project by placing a notice in our parish newsletter and our local newspaper, as well as having an online presence. To engage with our local national schools, Milltown and Belmont, with the inclusion of all pupils, both local and those from other countries and counties who are now residing in our parish. To create and collect folklore that is relevant to both our younger and senior generations, and to gather information about our food culture. To educate people on our food heritage, self-sufficiency, farming and fishing methods, recipes, cures, life before rural electrification and traditional cooking methods. To create banners which highlights elements of our food cultures, and you can see some of them up there. To educate, to provide support, guidance and encouragement to any queries in relation to the project, and to showcase our work by attending launches, exhibitions and group meetings. Our group developed a category devoted specifically to our heritage food project on our community website. This is where we have been uploading articles, short films, interviews, podcasts, photographs, stories and documents associated with the gastronomy project. Content was gathered, edited and presented on our digital portal. Correspondence was sent to our two local national schools. Both schools were enthusiastic about participating in the project. To assist the children with the project, we sent a template which was optional to fill in. A deadline for when the stories were to be submitted was agreed on, and meetings took place between members of our heritage group and the teachers of both schools, where we clearly defined our brief. As a result, almost 100 stories, some accompanied with photographs and drawings, were submitted. So we were delighted with that. We consulted and we sought advice from our excellent heritage officer, Marie Mannion, who makes us do things we wouldn't dream of thinking we could do. Lorna Ellams, who's a project development officer in the Irish Community Archive Network in the National Museum of Ireland. She's based in Castlebar, which is quite near us. And David Collins, who is our techie master. Our project is a cross-community and intergenerational project that focuses on our food heritage. As a member of the ICANN network, we have a platform to showcase the work we carry out. Now, at the official launch of Heritage Gastronomy Project in Claregalway Castle, that was held on September 2017, Milltown Heritage Group took part in the exhibition, which included a selection of implements donated by our local community from our museum collection. This selection showed the butter making process, cream and milk strainers, various makes of churns, milk churns, glass churns, dash and barrel butter churns. I don't know, are they up there? Yes, some of them are, yes, they are on the top there, yeah. The school's heritage food project was modelled on the 1938 National Schools Folklore Project. Children gathered stories from their families, which led to an intriguing and compelling collection. Topics covered included the stations. I don't know if everybody has the stations long ago in Ireland. Travelling shops, weddings from the 1930s to the 50s, the emergency in World War II, old dressers and recipes, some of which were in the child's family for generations. We were surprised and delighted to be the National Heritage Award winners for our Heritage Food Project at the National Tidy Towns Awards in September 2018. Milltown and Belmont National Schools were also regional winners of the SuperValue School Award for the production of their booklet, Loving Leftovers. This booklet was an initiative of our local Tidy Towns group. The children were asked to submit recipes made from leftover food, and they embraced it enthusiastically, as did their parents and teachers. As a result of the huge response, it was decided to publish it in the form of a small booklet. Now, I had hoped to bring one with me, but I couldn't find one. I know there's one in my own house somewhere, but I just couldn't lay my hands on it. On launch day, which took place in Milltown Community Centre on the 12th of March 2018, Milltown Heritage Group and Milltown Tidy Towns joined forces to co-launch the two projects. A slideshow showcased the work of the children, and this has been shown to other schools to assist them to mirror the project. All pupils who participated in the project were presented with a certificate. We are very proud that this archive has been accepted by the National Archives Ireland. Milltown and Belmont schools are the first two schools in the country to have their work presented to the National Folklore Collection, which is based in University College Dublin. And two special letters from the National Folklore Collection and the National Museum of Ireland were read out on launch day. On the 16th of March 2018, Milltown Heritage Group worked with Galway County Council and Galway Community Heritage, showcasing Galway's Gastronomy Heritage Project in Galway City Museum. On the same day, the launch of the flagship programme for Galway, West of Ireland European Region of Gastronomy, took place. And during this launch, the Cathaoirleach of the County Council highlighted our school's heritage project in Milltown and commended both schools on the recording of their rich traditional heritage. While taking part at the above two launches, the nationwide team from RTE visited our stall, and it was featured on their programme on the 17th of May 2018. We're all glued to the televisions for about 1 minute. Now, cataloguing of our museum collection is ongoing. Our heritage room, located in our local community centre, is home to a collection of artefacts and memorabilia. And we focused on labelling and recording food-related items during 2018. Training, support and guidance has been provided by the National Museum of Ireland and our Heritage Officer. A short film directed by local man Paul Murphy captures the life of shopkeeper and businessman Frank Lynn, working in a rural area, and how things have changed. Footage shows shops in Milltown in the 1950s. Our oral heritage interviews gives us an insight into people's lives, their upbringings, businesses they ran, the culture of food and their way of life. Local people in the parish spoke about their experiences dealing with rationing during the war, beekeeping, cooking, shopping, farming and the coming of electricity. Now, we were very lucky to have a community employment scheme, and we got a wonderful girl who gives more than the time that she's allocated, updating our website, and her name is Pauline Connolly. She couldn't be here today. She has a wedding to go to, so she should really be doing this because she's the one that coordinated the whole lot. I'll just read you one of the little stories that was submitted to us. And this is by Tom Birmingham, Kilclooney, Milltown, age 8. Killing a pig. My granddad gave me this recipe. His name is Frank Birmingham, and he is from Kilclooney. There was always a man in a village who knew how to kill a pig. When the pig was killed, it was hung up and cut into fletches, which are big pieces of bacon. The pig's head was split down the middle and boiled in a pot for a long, long time. The meat was lean and delicious. The blood was mixed with oatmeal and made into black puddings. All the neighbours got some of the pudding, and my dad told me they gave the pig's tail to the teacher to boil and have for dinner. And when they boiled the head, they ate the eyes too. Tom Birmingham, age 8. I thought that was brilliant. He didn't mention the crew beans, but brought back memories to myself as well. I remember coming from school long ago and we'd hear the pig screeching. We knew what was happening. Mind you, we thought about the lovely meat we were going to have rather than the poor pig. Anyway, thanks very much for listening.